What is going on, Shedheads? Welcome back. It is Friday night, and it is Green Room Friday. And first things first, I'm going to just, address the elephant in the room. Obviously, Uncle Chris isn't here because, unfortunately, he ain't got no internet. He came home after, a long, hard day's work, ready to come home and do the show, and unfortunately, no internet. And
SPs, man, fuck them.
yeah. So with that being said, Chris, all the fucking positive vibes going out to you, bro. Hopefully it comes back soon. And like I said, who knows? He might just pop in if it comes back on. I told him, dude, if it comes back on, just jump in, dude. We need you here if you could be here. But obviously he can't because no internet. But anyways, with that being said, Sean and I are just gonna hold it down tonight. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Oh, classic.
Totally, dude, the snap was off beat and everything. That was awesome. But anyways, we're here to just talk about, maybe a couple things we're vaping on and then just kind of shoot the shit with you guys and hang out for the night. So with that being said, Sean, I know you got something not necessarily new as far as, things coming out, but new to you as far as something you haven't owned, but you have wanted.
Dude. Yes. I mean, listen, anybody who has seen this show is familiar with the Dangest Body.
Oh yeah, I should have had that all together. So
you guys have seen it on this show once or twice, I'm sure. The Bonnespotty is a friggin' outstandingly beautiful mod. Yes. It's a really wonderful device. It hits great. It's awesome. And I finally got my opportunity to own one. So I am currently rocking my brand new Bonnespotty. I've still got that Widowmaker rocking, and I threw my my Blood Money tip on top because I just needed that little like tie-in, the closest thing to a copper color I've got. I don't have a copper rose, so throw that Blood Money on there to kind of exploit that. And yeah, I'm rocking that. It's loaded with Breeze Tones coils because Breeze Tones coils sing like Celine Dion, and that's how I like to vape. I like to vape like royalty. And of course, that's not a stab at Duchess. I just want to point that out. I got that toffee custard by Steel Valley Vapors in here. Outstanding toffee liquid. I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who told me about this one time, and I was like, dude, I was hooked ever since. And if you know the guy that I knew the guy of, that who knew the guy that whatever, maybe he'll tell you how to get into it too, because toffee is a delicious flavor. Facts. I enjoy it. Everybody here in the chat that's tried it, I think you guys know there's no other toffee you want to vape besides this toffee. So that's what I do. I vape this toffee. And yeah, I'm going to keep vaping the toffee and turn it over to you.
All right. Well, I actually got a couple things here in front of me today. First things first, I've got this guy from last week's little build sesh we had here on the show. Got the old Pulse AIO with some of those Foot Clan Dan and Bennett Tool custom collab panels on this bad boy. Looking
Dan's
super
work is
sick.
So dope,
dude. And then Matt, of course, with his polishing work. This is just It looks like a piece of glass. The nice I think he calls these tulip style drip tips, or like the tulip shape, I guess. Matches the block perfectly. Love this setup. Of course, got a nice matching button as well. Inside, of course, still rocking that Voltrove on the inside that we rewicked last week. And it has some of that Marketplace peach or pineapple peach dragon berry. This stuff pretty damn tasty, if I do say so. That's some good stuff. Also got a couple things in from Vapresso today. I've got the old, I'm not actually using the tank on this one right now because I figured, I've got this one right here and it uses the same tank, so I could use both mods, test both mods out with the same tank instead of having to fill both of them up. Smart, right? Anyways, got the new what are these? The new Gen oh wait, hold on, I probably shouldn't do that. Probably not going to show the boxes, but the Gen PT80S and the PT60 is what these are. I'm not going to show boxes and stuff on the channel anymore. Don't want to strike. But anyways, this one right here is the little 60 watt mod internal battery. Got the little magnetic tank section on here. But what is pretty cool about this thing, Sean, which I thought was pretty fancy. So of course you got your airflow there, right? Which is adjusted by turning, turning the top here. You turn it, and you turn it, you turn it, and then on one side, all of a sudden, your fill port pops out of nowhere. What?
Oh.
Where did that come from? And then when you're done, you slide it, and then it hides your fill port. So, like, it doesn't leak, bro, out the fill port. It seals it properly once you know what I mean? Like, I thought that was pretty handy,
okay.
dude. Kind of cool, I will say so. These also take the GTX coils, so if you've got any of the other GTX coils from any of the other platforms that they've used in, which is pretty much most of them as of recently, except for the new GTI coils that they're using for the iTank. But yeah, dude, got one on top of the old PT80 S here, single 18650 right here. Back door comes off. Bam. Super lightweight, by the way. Like really lightweight. It's kind of got that same sort of feeling on the outside as like the Gen did, you know what I mean? So it's carrying with the name as far as that goes. I actually really enjoy the way it feels in the hand. Very comfy. Of course, 80 watts on this guy, utilizing that same tank section. I have a 0.3 GTX coil in here, rocking it about 32 wattos with a little bit of some Bolu on the inside. I was like, you know what? I haven't vaped Boule in a while. Let's throw it in there and see what it's like. And I've said it once. I've said it twice. I've probably said it 10 times by now. These GTX coils, man, bang in the flavor department, if you ask me. Boule is tasting delicious out of here. I'm getting a nice, dense, flavorful vape out of this. I actually do enjoy the airflow as well. Not turbulent at all. It does got some smoothness to it as well. I do like the fact that you can adjust it. It does have a nice adjustment on there. So far, first impressions on both of these, pretty snazzy. If you're like, you're into like this pod mod things, because honestly, shout outs to Mama Janklin. She's been using the swag PX P whatever, the one that the swag that has the magnetic tank section on it and that uses the GTX coils, the little 18650 side cart jammy. Loves it. That's her thing. She's like, it's just super easy to fill up. It's super easy to take the tank off and replace the coil. I don't have to come ask you to fix it for me. I could do it myself. She loves it. So when these came in, I was like, well, I know who's probably going to end up with these after my video. And honestly, I might keep one for myself though, dude, because so far I'm really, really enjoying it.
Dude, I mean, how convenient is that if you're like out traveling?
That's exactly what I was thinking,
something
dude.
like, I
don't want to take something convenient. Like that's super expensive, like this right here. I wouldn't want to take this out,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You know what maybe I might take this. Honestly, I probably won't take this anywhere really. This is like
if you're trying to look super extra, super fancy, all right.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, 100%. Like you're just trying to like go run out with the family. You want something that you can vape with you on the ride there and the ride back. What a perfect little device to have kicking around for that.
I also have this guy too, which is the new Freemax Max Pod 15 watt. It's like their new little pre-fill pod mod jammy. Gotta say, I've been using it for a couple days. Hadn't charged it yet. Still hitting. I haven't been using it like super, super heavy, but I have been using it. And no leaking as of yet. Flavor's pretty damn good. I gotta say, Freemax is a pretty good mesh coil too for the most part. Got some just figured out throw some 3 milligram mango in here just to try it out, see what it's like. And I'm gonna say, like, if you want a nice restricted direct lung pod thing, very nice. But I will also say, if you want to, you can mount along this too if you want, because the airflow comes in from the sides here. If you want like a little bit of a tighter mount along, just kind of slide your finger up, cover up one of them holes. And you get a nice mouth to lung draw out of it too, which is kind of nice. I'm pretty sure they actually offered 2 different resistances as far as like the actual pod goes, but I only had what came with it, and it's like a .8. Not too shabby. And then I also have one more thing, more mango inside the Valkyrie Mini, dual coil deck. Really enjoy the dual coil deck in this RT. I enjoyed it with the single coil, but the dual coil deck's also really nice as well. I believe these are some coil clout small mass fraples, which are like some frame staples, with nice just white chop top from DHD. This has also got mango in it, and it's a banger. Target 100 from Vapepresso. Nice, small, compact, single 21-700 100-watt mod. Running it in voltage mode right now, 3.3 volts. Yeah. 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 Good stuff. Good stuff. But, dude, Sean, you actually got me inspired today. After the show, because I don't know where any of my microfiber cloths are, because I would literally do this during the show right now. I'm polishing up all my contacts, all my threading, and everything on the old Bonespate. I'm going to throw a fresh set of some wicks and whatnot inside of the dang, and we're going to bust out the dang Espati for the weekend.
Yeah, boy. Yeah,
And
dude.
just
I mean,
let her rip ski. You know what I
it's
mean?
such a good mod. Like we were talking with the homie Kevin K in the Discord earlier,
Shout out to
and
Kevin K.
like for people who aren't familiar, what made this mod so unique was this clutch system that's in the Switch. This clutch system made it so that you had this really unique constant contact at a time that a lot of people weren't doing constant contact yet. And oh man, it's a very efficient clutch system. So it really does a good
The
job
only
spreading that
mod
power.
that I knew around the time that was using a similar sort of system was the Broadside.
Yeah.
That was the only
Yeah.
thing that was really utilizing this same sort of kind of clutch system. I think it's slightly different. I haven't owned a Broadside to say for sure, but I knew it used a similar sort of clutch system. And then after like this did really well, the next one that came out that was also a banger with the sort of clutch system was the Vert.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
Clutches, man, they are definitely a great technology for switches like this. 100%.
I'm living in the 80s right now. Are you? Thanks for at least popping into chat, Chris. I know it's definitely a lot easier just to hang out on the phone and chat. Of course, you know it's not going to use it as much data than hanging out on the Zooms for sure. But dude, brutal, man.
Yeah, that's
Ice
horrible,
Fire
man.
Wand equals game changer for Dynavap. I've heard a lot of people use that.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing. Yep. Yep. Yo, I sympathize with Chris because I was without
Yeah,
any internet for the last
yesterday,
couple of
dude.
days.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, man. I mean, I got 5G where I am and I have unlimited 5G. So like I could do some stuff on my phone and it was cool. But yeah, dude, not having internet for the last couple of days was definitely a bummer. I live without TV. It's no big deal. Like we'll go days without watching TV at my house. But yeah, like without having at least the internet to do some internet type things, it was like, well, shit. Yeah. And like even so much of your software on your computer requires an internet connection now that it's like things don't actually work exactly the same. You're like,
Real quick
damn.
too. By the way, Earn, don't no selling of any products at all, dude. Even in the chat, bro. I can't risk it, man. Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate you, my dude. Um, but yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I just saw that and I
No,
was like, oh, I
100%.
better address this now. Just
Yeah.
I don't want to risk it, bro. YouTube's got me so paranoid right now, especially with how they're dicking around Matt. I don't want to go through that, man. They already removed like 13 to 14 of my videos. I don't need to give them any reason to,
Yo,
you
it's
know.
it's it's totally crazy. It's totally crazy. And like again, it the the policies are written in such a vague language that they can be so loosely interpreted that like we can think that we're following all the rules and they can still be like, but you didn't. And
Yeah.
here's no explanation why. Just you didn't. And then you're like, well, what do you do? What do you do? So like, I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. And it's
Oh,
just something that we continue to navigate around.
dude, you know what I totally forgot, Sean? I forgot two things. First, you know what? We'll do this first. It's time for what's new in the shed.
Yo, yeah, the shed.
That's
what you
a
guys
thing.
know about the shed? It's this thing that we do, the Shed Time podcast, and there's a website for it. You guys can use the Google website, and that'll help you find it. But yeah, dude, Shed Time podcast is a really cool podcast where me and the boys get together and say things and do things without any restrictions. And this week, you're gonna get an episode all about music and what we've been listening to lately, how crazy the housing market is, and the robot future that's on its way, which it's kind of creepy thought to think about. But yeah, of course, we also had to talk about working the system and airsoft guns, because who doesn't want to shoot each other with fucking plastic pellets? It's just a great way to bond with the boys, yo. We had to talk about Mario Kart. Shout out to Chris. And roller coasters too, man. Dude. Like, it's all over the board as usual, because that's what we do. So yeah, Shed Time podcast. It's available on every streaming platform because we love you and we want you to make it, super easy to find. So all of them, go check it out.
What up, Phil? Dude, thanks, Chris. Chris says, love the podcast. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. He's like, built my shed while listening to the podcast. Fuck yeah, you did.
Sick.
Fuck yeah, you did, bro. That makes it even better. What up, Phil? Thanks for popping in, man. But dude, one other thing I forgot. I stopped on my way home specifically to grab some frosty beverages from the old beer cave down the road here. And I picked up this bad boy. Never seen it before, never heard of it before. Don't know if anybody's tried it, but it's from Indie Brewing Co. and it's called Changes. It's a cherry lime sour ale coming in a nice 6%. Still super nice and ice cold from the old beer cave too. Got a nice tulip, like Pilsner style glass going on here. See what we got going on. I will say,
like a great profile.
Very clear complexion. I mean, just like as far as clarity, definitely has a nice kind of like reddish tint to it. Get lots of cherries on the nose. Definitely a little bit of that lime. Ooh, what is it? Ooh, okay. This, I think, is going to pair nicely with this pineapple peach dragon. I'm going to take a sip first. Wow.
Are you really getting a cherry limeade?
That's pretty much what it is, bro.
Oh, man.
It tastes like a cherry limeade. Of course, it's got that, it's still got that a little bit of like that kind of, beer,
booziness. Yeah.
But, dude, that tastes like cherry limeade, like straight up.
Oh, man.
Ooh. You got a nice amount of lime though, dude. It's like someone like squeezed fresh. Oh, punched my microphone. Squeezed like fresh lime juice into this, like after you crack it. If like when you have a Corona with lime. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And it's got like that fresh lime. That's literally what the lime flavor is in this. But it's got that like kind of like cherry uh like body, you know what I mean? It's like
Yep.
it's very effervescent, very bubbly. Dude, that's solid.
Mm.
I'm glad I went with this one because I had a couple different choices. But I think this was the one.
It's always a gamble, right? When you're like, yeah, let's
Well,
try
dude,
something
there's a
new.
couple of, like POG variations, what they were calling them, from a couple of different brewing companies. So like that passion fruit orange guava sort of situation.
Yep.
There's a couple of those that sounded pretty good, but there's this one that I was also looking at that was orange, cherry, and pink guava. And I was
Ooh,
like,
wow.
that sounds really tasty too. But then I looked at this one, and honestly, the can kind of just caught my eye. You know, kind of simplistic, you know, very adult, I would
Mm-hmm.
say,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
kind of modern.
I like it.
But yeah,
From a
dude,
marketing perspective, I like it.
from Indie Brewing Company, Los Angeles, California. Straight from LA, baby. Anywho,
Oh shit.
dude, I'm honestly have been pretty solid with my beer choices as of late, Sean. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one was solid. That rainbow sherbet sour that I picked up last time was delicious. Still have a couple of those passion fruit cactus, whatever. What are those? Passion fruit cactus guava, I think. No, dragon fruit. It's got dragon fruit in it. That's what it is.
Ooh.
Yeah. Pretty good, man.
I want to get another one of those pineapple blunt cakes
Dude,
that
I want
Boone
another
Sauce
one
sent.
of the lemon berry blunt cake, bro.
I want to try one of
Oh,
those too. Man,
oh,
like
so good.
yeah, like those were delicious. So like I would definitely want to get in on that one.
And here's the
Oh
thing
man.
too, man. I don't really partake in the beverages all that often as far as like beers and stuff. It's very rarely nowadays. It's like maybe on a Friday, you know, when we do the show. It's only usually in a social sort of setting I'll have a drink. Other than that, I really don't. You know, it's not like I come home from work and the first thing I want to do is crack open a brew, you know? It used to be
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. I've been there. And I mean there let's be honest, there are some days it's like it's not the negative feeling of that. It's like the yeah, man, I'm very satisfied with my work day. I want to have a beer. And
Yeah.
like I think that's way different, right? Like that's like that, like, all right, I can be cool with that. But I totally get you, man. It's it's something I've not been into either. Like I was gifted a couple 12 packs of IPAs a little while back, and I'm still working my way through them. It's why like every time I have a beer on the show, it's the same thing. It's that damn Harpoon Big League. So I have one like every week or two, maybe, and that's it. Like I'm not a big beer drinker, but when I do drink beer, I know what I like now. And like there are just certain things that I want a little bit nicer. I mean, I had that Southern Tier uh creme brulee stout.
See,
Ooh.
I've never gotten into the stouts, never gotten into porters. You know, any of those real
Mm,
dark, real heavy, you know, kind of more malty sort of like not really my thing, dude.
dude, that creme brulee stout really tastes like creme brulee. That's why I was like,
I
these
don't
are
doubt it.
so good.
Don't doubt it.
Yeah, I mean it's heavy, it's rich, but like I'll tell you what, you drink one of those after a nice meal as like a dessert beer, and you're like, "Yep, I'm happy now.
Yeah, I
I'm
could
very
see that.
satisfied." You know what I mean? It's definitely not something you want to be drinking several of, but as like a finisher, you know, as your maybe as your victory beer, right? Like you worked your ass off, you want to go have one good beer, you go have a nice Guinness or if you're gonna drink Guinness, somebody has to know how to pour it. There's a very specific way to pour stouts, and if it's not done right, you don't get a good beer. And so that's a big part of it too. But yeah, you can have a nice stout of some kind like that. It's a nice way to just cap off a day.
Dude, I've been hearing a lot about the Full Metal Jacket situation on the VAP cap, Chris. I haven't looked into it much, but I've been seeing a lot of people in the Dynaverse talking about it lately. A lot of people. Have you been seeing this, Sean?
I not being as prevalent in the other social media worlds. I have
Dude,
not.
they're like taking like a band of copper or something and like putting it around the outside of the cap so that they're heating that, and then that in turn heats the cap, and it's like doing some weird sort of thing, I guess, to where it's like giving you a better hit. I don't know, but then I sit here and think, how much better of a hit do you need?
I mean, isn't that just what the induction heaters do? It's a band of copper around a glass. You stick it in, it heats
Is
the
it that it
copper, which
keeps
in turn
is it
heats
that
the cap.
it keeps it at temperature for longer? Is that what it is?
That would be my expectation. If it's like literally touching the cap the whole time while you're using it, then yeah, probably. Because then the copper is going to retain the heat longer than the material the cap is made of, I
Here's
would
the thing,
assume.
Ern. I don't even really like using my induction heater, bro. I much prefer using a single torch and doing the old twirl method because I could dial it in so much better myself than any induction heater can. Thank you.
I've even become kind of into like I'll use my creme brulee kitchen style torch, that we use for
I
other
have
purposes,
from
you
time to
know,
time.
and I'll just dial that back so it's at a smaller flame. So it's like a little bit fatter. But man, like some of the performance aspects I can get from that are
Someone was
pretty
asking
impressive.
about the rip saw. To answer your question there, Lance, I will say as of right now, you gotta turn your mod on first. Dum dum.
Wah, wah, wah.
There it is. Right now, I'll tell you the liquid I have in here is one of my all-time favorites. So, with that being said, it's kind of got a little bit of an advantage because it's got some LC from the testing grounds on the inside. Shout outs to the testing grounds. Uh, the flavor on this thing is really good. I'm not going to take that away from it, but to me, the airflow doesn't perform the way I would like it to, if that makes sense. Not saying it doesn't perform well. It's not saying that it's not smooth and you don't get a nice amount of air or whatever. I just think it doesn't give me as saturated of a vape, if that makes sense. Like I still get nice flavor and the liquid tastes how it should, but it's almost like a dry vape, if that makes sense. You know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
It it seems like it's one of those things that somebody had to step outside the box and try something new to see how it's going to work and if there's a market for it.
Here's the thing. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that are going to enjoy this RDA because they enjoy that kind of vaping experience. I'm the type
Right.
of person, you know me, Sean. One of my favorite RDAs of all time is one of people's, either love it or hate it sort of thing, like the RDA for vaping. Some people don't like it because they say it spits too much or they get too much liquid. I honestly don't mind a small little bit of spit back. You know what I mean? Not saying that I want to drink my liquid or I want nice hot droplets of fucking liquid getting shot into my mouth. But if I could get like a couple little, like a little mist per se, or a couple little drops end up going, I don't mind it that much. You know what I mean? Because I
Well,
obviously really enjoy whatever flavor I'm vaping. So it is what
we
it is.
as people who, we've worked around these kind of lights to do shows like this, right? Like with the RDA for vaping being built the way it is, when you're done vaping, you put it down, you can see the aerosolized
Yeah.
vapor. You know what I mean? Like you can see the droplets there. So like absolutely, like you're gonna get it a little bit. One of the things I learned, because I know that it's one of those that it's still a hit or miss addy for me, um, is that like some people like myself are oftentimes really accustomed to bigger wells and that sort of thing. Like we like to drip a lot more and be able to vape it for several more hits.
Mm-hmm.
And that is one of the things that you're not going to get out of that Addy. But that's the trade off, I think, right? You're going to get tremendous flavor out of that thing every time you vape it. You just got to re-drip it every 3 or 4 hits really, and drip less on it, so that way you don't get as much of that spit back. If you load 20-30 drops of liquid in that thing, it's gonna spit at you. But if you put 10 to 12 in there, your cotton's gonna keep up and you're not gonna get blasted.
I've heard a lot of people say that, Lance, but me personally, I purge everything. Not saying that I need to, it's just habit. I do it just because I used to do it back in the day, and I still do it to this day. I even catch myself doing it on tanks from time to time, which is ridiculous, but I do it, okay? I catch myself doing it here on this ripsaw. The thing is, as long as you make sure that the airflow is not pointing up and down, and it's actually pointing side to side, watch. I'm good to go.
I mean, I guess you chubby cheek homies might have an issue.
Yeah, but like as long as you got the airflow facing the right direction, I'm not, and I don't really purge long enough for it to burn me. I just do enough to where I could see a little. As soon as I see a little vape come out, all right, cool, it's going. Vape it. I'm ready. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But I could see, if you were to do this. Oh, yeah, that sucked. Not doing that again.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely not going to be a competition Addy. You're not going to try to do a long 3-second purge to really get them ramped up. That's just not going to hit with that Addy.
And here's the thing, I don't even know why I ended up I probably saw somebody do it when I first started vaping and thought you had to and did it, and then it just became a habit. You know what I mean? I know it really doesn't do anything too much at the end of the day. But
well, it
does with some things. There's certain builds that, a little purge does help. You know what I mean?
Well, not just that, but there is a school of thought that the purge kind of helps you vaporize without inhaling that like stagnant juice that's sitting in the coil, allowing the coil to warm and get some fresh liquid in there.
Because a lot of times I've got like 3 or 4 setups sitting here, and I'm not vaping on all the like I might vape on one a little bit more than the other, and I might pick one up after sitting for 10 minutes or so, and I might want to get a little, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, exactly. I mean, I've been there, and it's like that first few toots after it sat for the last 7 or 8 hours is a little yucky. You kind of want to like give it a few quick little purges and get that fresh liquid in there so that it's delicious again.
Yeah. Hey, and at the end of the day, man, to each their own. You know what I mean? Do 100%. You, boo boo, as they say. But yeah, dude, I don't know, man. My vaping.
See, even Ern says, I don't know. I think purging tastes slightly better, and I think that's where like my brain sits.
It could be.
I think I get rid of that stale liquid sitting there, and I'm like, nom.
It could be a complete placebo effect too. You know what I mean? Where I think it makes it taste better, so that's why I do it.
That's it.
I don't know.
I think, therefore, I am. 100%.
To answer your question, as far as the ripsaw goes, I will say I am getting good flavor out of it. The airflow is smooth. Building on it wasn't too hard as far as that goes. One main thing that I have going on with mine so far, and I don't know if it's just because of the coating situation or whatnot. Oh my God.
You just had an effortless change?
How long did I mess with this that night.
Dude, I've seen you cause yourself physical pain
I have cut
messing with it.
myself with this, and I literally went, and it just broke loose. Crazy. Anywho, okay, I might just take that back because it's working now. But my airflow would not move for like an entire day. I sat here and messed with this thing, even after jumping off the show and stuff. Cut my finger open, all this different stuff. That was completely my fault, to be honest with you. But yeah, now it works. Interesting.
Well, now we're gonna have to continue testing.
Yes. Now I want
Because
to.
now you have a
Now I
whole
can
new set of
adjust the airflow.
parameters.
Yes. Let's turn this down a skosh.
Yeah. Now I'm interested because I feel like as you start to adjust that airflow, you start to possibly create you know, a different movement of air inside that chamber.
Well, not only that, but like it's gonna make it to where it hits the coil weird. Oh, but I guess that's kind of why you can do this, right?
Well, I'm reminded of that weird one that Chris found that brought the coil in, the air in from up top in like the weird spiral.
Well, this is
all
the
the way
thing,
around.
because with the way this airflow works, and I'll show you guys here in a second. Just let me make sure that these wicks are nice, and I want to get it real saturated this time and take a nice vape on it. Because this airflow comes in from the top, correct? But when you close it down, it closes off each hole individually, which means instead of it like coming across and hitting your coil completely, it's gonna make it to where it starts hitting your coil from, one side or the other, to where it's like it's not centered anymore. But then I'm sitting here looking at it, but also this thing does have a slight quarter turn lock feature. So as long as you don't like completely close your airflow off, like I'm gonna go ahead and set that there. Turn this. Come on. Don't do this to me now. There we go. Let's try that out and see how that works. Do we offer Shed Time stickers? Not at the moment, but that could be something possibly in the future. 100%. Thank you for that idea, Chris.
100% that can be a thing.
Anything else you guys would like to see? Open discussion right now for the next 10 minutes. Go chat. Ask us anything you want. What do you want to know? What do you want to see? Let us know. Drop them in chat now. I will say, though, cutting that airflow down a little bit. Moving that airflow over just a tad. Actually, let me put it there. That looks better. A little bit more centered.
Oh, that sounds like it's better.
It's actually pretty good, dude. Shed Time thongs, that could be a thing.
I got you, Swaggins. We can make that a thing.
Shed Time fanny packs.
I'm pretty sure I can get that made too.
We might be able to do mouth guards.
Ooh, that one might be a struggle.
Sweatbands could be cool.
Yep. I think
I have a sticker wall started in my shed. It would be awesome to have that on. Fuck yeah, dude. We're gonna make some fucking stickers, and we'll get them out to the shed heads. Shed Time beanies, that could be a thing.
This was supposed to be an Ask Me Anything. It's turned into a
dude, I don't
crazy
care,
idea fest.
A Lego shed.
Oh
dude,
my god.
Lego. If you're out there, if you want to do a Shed Time podcast collaboration and do a Lego shed, we're in.
Oh man.
Shed Time prosthetic legs. Oh, dude. Swags does need some Shed Time prosthetic legs, because he lost his legs all the way up to his knees in a Chuck E. Cheese accident.
I know, those fucking ball pits are so dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. Please educate yourself.
On the Blaze RTA yet? No, I have not. I've had my eye on it. Haven't picked it up yet, but it's on the radar, Lance. It is on the radar, bro, for sure. Shed Time keychains are a little, well, with a little blue shed. No, dude, it's gotta be green, bro. Because we do green things in the shed. Shed Time action figures?
Ah, yo,
Dude, Shed Time
yo.
sock. Buy 2 to make a pair. I love it. Now that's marketing.
That is 100% genius. Buy it one sock at a time.
Oh,
Yo.
I will say, though, I'm going to remind you guys, we still have open call-outs for build-offs.
Oh, yeah. Don't be afraid.
I mean, open call-outs. You call any one of the three of us out, as long as we all have, as long as one of us has the same atomizer as which you want to build on. And we will get down. All you have to do is send us an email to the Shed Time. No, scratch that. To thegreenroom.shedtime@gmail.com, or hit me up in the DMs on Instagram, on the Discords. Yo, man, I want to build off. What you got? This is what I got. Who wants to throw down? We want to do this, man. I mean, we can't do this unless you guys get involved and participate, man, because otherwise we're just going to be building off with ourselves in the same addies that we've been doing, and that's only fun for so long.
Matt with another genius one.
Dude,
over
a
here.
Shed Time Monopoly
Shed Time
board.
Monopoly.
That would be
Shed
sick.
Time Monopoly.
That would be
sick.
sick.
My God, that's a riot. I love it. Ern says that the action figures have to be anatomically correct.
Dude, if I could have my own Lego character, that would be so sick. I don't know if you guys know this, but I was a pretty big Lego fanatic growing up as a kid. Even into, my late teens, early 20s. I'm not
Dude,
gonna
Legos
lie.
are dope. Legos
Dude, there was a point,
dope.
when I had like heart surgeries and shit where I can't do a lot of lifting and a lot of moving around and stuff, so I built a lot of Lego, bro. X-Wings, I built an Enzo Ferrari, bro, out of Lego.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. And it was sick. Motor, all of it, dude.
Oh, shit.
The whole shebang. Dope. Doors opened, trunk opened, hood.
So that was like the nice Lego kit.
Like $100 set, bro.
Yeah, that ain't the little Wild West jam you buy at Target.
Ain't that's the $20, $30 set you're getting at Toys R Us, bro. No.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Yeah,
oh
dude.
Man.
That's when you got to go down to the Lego store to get, bro.
Yeah, like it trips me out to see what some of these people can do. Like they get that Lego show.
Matt, that would be fantastic. Shed Time Q-tips, bro.
Yo, all right. So there's a vape company some of y'all might have heard of called Puffco. They've got one of the most genius Q-tip designs I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's got the nice Q-tip on one side and the nice pointed
little pointed end on the other for
all
your,
the nice creases and crevices.
Yes, so nice.
Green
or
as cotton.
As they describe it, it's the tool for the first part on one end and then the cleanup on the other. Like, stop it. That's so smart. There's a company out there too that makes Q-tips that are alcohol filled, bro.
That is sick, Chris. Your daughter got you Slave 1 last year. That's sick. That's a dope set. Dope set. Shed Time Band-Aids. Man, there's a lot of great Shed Time first class tickets to
Boca Raton.
Oh shit.
All right, so I guess you buying?
Yeah, Shed Time leg wax. Dude, there could be so many Shed Time things. But with that being said,
trying to turn us into the Krusty the Clown of of the real world.
All this Shed Time talk though, Sean, has kind of gotten me thinking.
Yeah, the Call of the Wild. I hear it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hear the bubbler rumbling, dude.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I think you know what it is. It's time to inhale, exhale, and shed time.
Goddamn right. Let's do it. What is going on, peoples, shedheads, vapors alike? It is that time for us to end the poll in the chat. If you didn't get to vote, too damn bad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to let it go for one more minute. Let you guys get your vote in. If you haven't already, there's 22 votes. And I don't know if there's many more people out there, but if there is, get your vote in. And I'm going to end it in 30 seconds. Can we get can we just have a character called Shed Time on the boys? Yeah, that would be dope.
Yo, I think Shed Time as a euphemism has to get a little bit bigger before that happens, but we can
dude, I could ride with it.
I'm saying all you got to do is teach everybody you know about Shed Time and the Shed Time podcast, and this can be a reality.
Oh, quick thing too. We're throwing this idea around. We're gonna throw it over to our patrons over at the podcast as well. But Shed Time build mats, maybe? Interested?
Nice little desk mat, some Shed Time graphicals.
Hey, even if it's not a build mat, maybe it's a dab mat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can use it for any matting purposes.
Yeah, anything. But yeah, if you guys would be interested, let us know, because if we get enough interest, we might just do it. If we can figure it out, a nice way to do it. Anyways, votes are in. 36% of people in the chat, which is the majority, say it is time for a game we like to call Picture This. And the way this game goes is we leave it up to you out there in chat to drop suggestions of things you would like to see Sean and I draw in under 1 minute. We have 1 minute to do so. That is it. And you know what? Let's change things up real quick too. I'm gonna do something real fast, so we're gonna take an extra second here. Just cause. Where is it?
Yo, Matt, a Shed Time the Winnebago situation. That would be a whole docu-series where we traveled the fucking countries of Canada and the US on tour. And again, you guys can make that happen by telling your friends about the phenomenon that is Shed Time.
But anyways, while I continue to do this, let's think of a category for what you'd like to see us draw tonight. Things for us to draw. We need to come up with like some sort of situation, or should we just leave it open?
They're already starting to throw out random things, and I'm already seeing some things I like. So, I mean, I'm with it. Like, let's just let them go free for all. We're a free balling show tonight. Let them free ball it with these ideas.
All right, I'm just waiting to see if somebody I don't. We'll just go and we'll see what happens, I guess. Because I was gonna have a special guest join us for the game. If you're out there and you're listening, you know who you are. Check your messages, fool.
Dun dun dun.
And with that, I'm gonna take another drink of this beer.
Yeah.
And I already know what we're going to draw first, too. And I'll tell you, Sean, so I don't have extra time to think and you have time to think, too. We're going to go with Overdrip. Since he's not here, we're going with his first suggestion, which was a spaceship.
I'm glad that was your choice, because that was going to be my choice if it was left
and honestly,
to me
if
as
it
well.
wasn't that, it was going to be his second suggestion.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I for the same exact reason,
he's not
only here. We got to take one of his suggestions first, 100%. So I'm with you on that, and I like that one. I'm glad we both are on the same wavelength. And I don't know. Should we maybe just get this one rolling, and we'll see if our friend pops in?
We'll see what happens. So let me go ahead and pull up our little stopwatch here. I'll show you guys just so you guys don't think that I'm lying. We're gonna put 1 minute on the clock. 1 minute.
Uno momento.
And I'm going to go to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. I'll press start, and we're going to start. So 1, 2, 3, go. All right.
Spaceshipping it up.
Let's do it. All right. Stop.
Ooh.
Clock is up. Here we go. Spaceship. In 3, 2, 1, go. I want full on UFO. UFO spaceship.
I went straight up rocket ship.
Who do you guys see? I like how we went different ways, bro. I like it. We went creative directions. Totally went differently. I even drew a little alien guy whose head's like fairly misshapen. He's got little squiggly arms.
My little guy's in there at the controls, just flying away.
Just ready to go. All right, get your votes in chat.
Ba-boom.
Let's see who it is. It's up to you guys to vote on whether you think Sean or myself took the win on this here spaceship battle. We got 1 vote for Frames. Ooh, I like them both, but says Sean, says Overdrip. We got 2, 3, 4 for me. Thanks, Ern. Likes the alien. Fuck yeah, bro. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for me. 1 for Sean. Any more votes? Get him in now. Alien ship. Hell yeah. I like it. Sean, so 2 for Sean, 5 for me. Looks like I'm probably going to be taking this. And here he is, late to the show, but he's here as now. Always. One of our fantastic sponsors of the show, which means he's always welcome to come and hang out. And why not come join us for the game? Hopefully you got a pen and paper with you. Because we already drew ours. You know what? Here we go. Save your guys' votes, because we're going to give Will a minute on his own. And then he's going to throw his spaceship out there. And then we're going to see what people think. So you got 1 minute here, Will, on the clock. Get yourself a piece of paper. Something to draw on, even if it's your face. Which would be hilarious, because the next thing is going to be a dick.
Well, goddamn, don't just do this shit with me, you stupid fucking pen. That's about shit.
Yeah, I want to come on and play the game.
Oh God,
picture this shit.
Well, I will say he did send me a text before we said what game was going to be played, even though he saw the poll and knew which game was winning.
Okay, I should be good.
Okay,
right.
Here you go. 1 minute on the clock. You have to draw a spaceship. And 3, 2, 1, go. Clock is started. I'll even hold it up to the camera so you guys can watch the old countdown. Let's see what he does in comparison to Sean and myself.
That's not even right. Wait, Jesus Christ, Will, get a fucking grip. Okay. Spaceship.
Yep. Spaceship.
And I'm not even going to tell you how much time you have left either. I'm just going to let it go because we didn't know either.
It's an interesting construct to sit like this and watch
Yes,
somebody
because
draw.
it feels like it's so much longer, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Than when
dude.
you're actually doing it.
Oh my god, I feel like it should have already gone off by
I
now.
know, for
This
real.
is so weird.
He's like, I'm done.
You still got 10 seconds, man. You
You
might
got
want to use
time,
that
bro.
time,
Okay, hold
You
man.
got time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Eh. All right. Let's see your spaceship, Will. Oh, wow. The USS Penis.
ready for blast off.
Ah!
You see it there?
Yeah,
There you go. There you go. It comes in better
All
now.
right.
There we go.
There you go, guys. There's Will's spaceship. Where do you think he falls on the list? Do you still keep your votes? Are you changing them? Who's voting for Will? Everybody already knew it. Says Matt called it. He says it's going to be a shed time dick ship, or it's going to be a dick with wings. Called it. Lando called it too.
I'm not that readable. Not at all.
Well, at the end of the day, I still think I took the dub on the old spaceship. Thank you for at least participating, Will. I knew that it was probably going to go that direction, but hey, it is what it is, you know? And with that, Sean, why don't you go ahead and pick out the next one, dude? Don't forget
right,
to start
guys.
dropping suggestions in between, too, guys. That way we don't have to keep scrolling up. We could just, look down and be like, wow, there's one.
All right.
Dude, this beer is so good.
All right. Just because this one is so ridiculous, I want to say it. So that's what we're gonna do. A fat rabbit, not the RTA, an actual fat rabbit.
Okay.
That's
I don't
was
know what the
like.
difference between a fat rabbit and a regular rabbit is, but
A rabbit that's even fatter.
here's
Like the
thing,
chubby
though, dude.
bunny.
I don't really even know how to draw a rabbit. But
Neither
we're
do
gonna
I.
try. Get your rabbit
That's
on
good.
in 3, 2, 1, go.
What's up, Doc? Well, that's the only rabbit I know. And this is not very rabbity at all already. This is gonna be bad.
Fuck.
That is horrendous.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish, and mine's not really
What?
fat, but there's my rabbit. Oh, shit.
It's horrendous.
I think mine's the only one that looks like a rabbit.
Oh man.
And I didn't even finish. He doesn't even have a tail.
Oh my god, it's so
All
bad.
right, let's see them votes in chat. What do you think? Who drew the best rabbit, or fat rabbit, I should say? We're not fat shaming. It's a type of rabbit.
That's one for frames already.
All right, thanks, Mallory.
There's
Club
another.
Sinister. Yeah, it does look like it would be in a horror movie, Lando, for sure. Honestly, both of theirs do. But we got 1 vote for Sean, 2 for me.
Damn it, I pulled a classic, Will.
Hell yeah, another one for me. Damn, dude, I'm doing good tonight, man. That's 2 in a row so far. Let's see if anybody else wants to change up the votes.
Sinister says his tail is on my keychain, James.
Oh. I thought it's their foot.
Foot, tail, it's all good.
So it looks like I might be taking this one too. No one else is gonna vote.
Yeah,
That's
I think
the whole
you're
point
winning.
of the game. That's how this works. You guys have to vote and throw the suggestions. All right, another one for me. That's 2 for me. Damn, 2 in a row.
Dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
feeling fucking
dun.
good. All right, Will, go ahead and look through chat
All right.
and
Let's see here.
find something for us to draw. Remember, we only have 1 minute to do this.
Right.
That's another vote for James coming in a little bit behind. Thanks, delay.
Thanks, Phil. I appreciate Kevin K just dropping fucking suggestions like hot fire.
Let's see here. Not too much in there. Fuck it. Let's just draw a fucking. No, we already did an alien ship. Jesus Christ. Yeah. All right, fuck it. Let's just draw me. Matt suggested that. It's in there. It shouldn't be too hard. Just gotta draw somebody who just got a lazy eye.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be bad. All right, here we go.
Oh,
Will, in 1 minute. This is gonna be terrible, Will. I hope you're ready for it.
Oh, I know this.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, this is fucking terrible. This is so fucking bullshit.
Dude,
I can't even draw myself. This looks like such shit.
all right, here we go. By the way, it says Punk Rock Silver Fox on your shirt.
His hat
And
says
he's got
Steel
like
Valley.
Wow. I'd like to also put the disclaimer out that we are not artists in any way, shape, or form, nor do we claim to be.
Oh my goodness.
As you can see, I didn't draw my own design for the logo.
So, ladies and gentlemen, who drew the best Will? Dude, honestly, I should have just drew like the word Will, like the name. Just drew it like really cool.
Well, first one out of the gate from Lando is for me. Then it's 1 for Frames. Then 1 for me.
Uh-oh. Is Sean gonna kill my winning streak right now?
2 for me. So that's 3 total. 4.
But come on, man. His shirt said Punk Rock Silver Fox. Since Will drew Doug, I grow with Will.
Thanks, Ballin.
It's another one for me.
Looks like you might be taking the dub on this one, Sean.
Oh, man.
Killing the streak. Damn. Yep, there's another one.
Who
Sean
knew my
for the
scary
dub.
looking Will face was going to be the winner?
All right, let's see. What's my pick? What do we want to draw? Let me scroll up a little bit. Okay. I like that suggestion, but it's too vague. But you know what? We're gonna go with it. Mallory Gates says, draw your favorite video game character. So whatever your favorite is. I'm not gonna tell you which one. Whatever your favorite is in 1 minute. So I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to think about it.
Fuck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Here we go. Favorite character. 1 minute on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go. No, my pen stopped working. Thank God for the backup. Now I have to pull an audible here, I think.
Done. You know, it's interesting being on here and being able to sit and watch you guys draw, like you were saying earlier.
Look, I think I fucked up.
They're going for all kinds of detail in these characters, I bet.
No, dude, this sucks. You're not even gonna be able to tell who this is.
Dude, mine is fucking great.
All right.
Mine is super detailed.
1, go. I drew Kirby. I tried to.
I drew a block from Tetris because
Sean,
Tetris
you fucking
ruled.
bastard. I knew you were gonna do some shit like that. That's Kirby, I think. Kirby looks
That's
like
a
that,
Tetris
right?
block.
That is totally a Tetris block. You are not mistaken,
is that
sir.
what Kirby looks like? I don't know what Kirby looks like anymore. I just remember playing Kirby a lot. Who drew Pac-Man? No one. Vote. Will. Oh yeah, Will. What are you vaping, bro? Lance wants to know.
Oh, I'm vaping on a RCM, a custom Thomas Powder's katana with a Axial Pro on top. And I got, of course, some Breeze Tones, 26s in there. With, where is that at? Chris's favorite thing.
Easy Dripper.
Bottled Violence Vanilla and an Easy Dripper.
All right, we got 1, 2, 3 votes for me. Woo!
Oh, come on.
4. It's probably because I'm the only one that drew a character. Sean wrote letters, and Will drew blocks.
Hey, that is a character.
It's a piece.
There are different characters within Tetris.
Different pieces.
Yeah, they all had a name. They were all different characters.
All right, I'm winning. Woo!
He was Block ET.
Block ET, yeah. All right, well, I took that one. So, Sean, back to you for another pick.
Oh man. All right. Well, I'm going with another one that I thought was clever. And who was it? Because I want to give him credit. Where are you? Where are you? Dun 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 dun. All right, I've missed it, but it was draw a layer cake, not the RDA, but an actual layer cake.
How you...
The food, yeah.
Okay. 1 minute on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. Cake.
Caking it. I guess you could call this one a piece of cake. Oh no.
It's terrible.
Oh yeah.
All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Cake.
One's on the ladder and caking.
Mine even says cake on it. Just in case you didn't know. That's a piece of cake.
And those are supposed to be candles.
It even says
or
it.
dick candles, like little miniature dick candles.
All right. Who drew the pest?
The best
Yeah.
cake? The
Words.
pesto keiko.
Jeez, man. My tongue doesn't want to fucking work. Maybe this beer. I forgot I was drinking beer.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes.
Dude, that one's so good it tastes like another. You know what I mean? You ever had one of those where it tastes so good it tastes like another? Have you ever heard that saying?
I have.
It's one of my favorite sayings in the world.
All right, looks like first.
Tonight. Valerie likes my artwork.
Yeah, I did draw the slice out of Sean's cake.
I like that though. Like the candles on Will's from Mallory Gates. Then you got Sean slice. Then Frames drew the slice cut out of Will's cake, out of Sean's cake. Will for the win though.
I'm sorry.
Sean showed layers too, Sewer. You didn't want.
Yeah.
You obviously
There
didn't
were
look.
layers inside my slice. Thanks.
Ooh, this
for,
one's actually got a
doubting
little
me,
head on that
bud.
pour. Last one didn't.
Means you had a better pour.
I don't mind a little bit of head every now and then. You know what I mean? Hey.
Right?
Bada bing.
Didn't mean it like that, but I said it and then thought about it.
All right, so we got 1 for Will, 2 for Will, 1 for me, 2 for me, and I'm counting Sewer as a vote for James. So that's 1 for James.
I'm cool with that.
So Will and I are tied on this one. We are
next vote between Will and Sean takes the win.
Dun, 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 dun,
1, 2, 3,
dun, dun.
go now. That'd be
Latency.
That would have been pretty funny if someone did vote as soon as I said that, like on our side. I know it wouldn't have been on their side.
I know latency's a bitch.
Dude, I wish I could turn the latency down to where it was like more immediate. But when I do that, the video quality drops, and that's no fun. Who wants to watch a shitty quality video?
Yeah, no one wants janky video.
And then that's no fun for anybody after the fact. That's the whole other thing. Like, if anybody catches the replay, they don't care if they were, you know what I mean?
I agree.
Words. I can't think right now.
And it looks like Will and I are going to have to share half a point each here.
Come on, man. What? No one else is watching anymore? No, everybody else is done. 7 people. We went from 20 people to 7. Bummer.
Well, 1 was my shop, so.
Well,
DC,
that's not a big deal.
Still.
All right. Well, I guess you guys are taking a tie on that point for both of you.
Boom.
All right. One last one for the night. And it's up to you, Will. Pick something good.
You know what? I have to go with Ian's Any Kiss member.
Thanks.
I think we should be allowed to pull up a reference.
You can't.
Nope.
Okay.
Gonna try to do this.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I'm not a big Kiss guy, so I
Neither am
honestly
I.
don't know. 3, 2, 1, go.
Do the thing.
That's about as close as I can remember.
Didn't even get
All
to a
right.
chin. Awesome.
3, 2, 1, go. I remember one guy had a star over his eye, right?
Yeah. Will and I went with Peter Chris because they're like, yeah, cat faced man over here.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be Peter Chris. Not even Peter Chris.
All right. Get your votes in. Last one for the night.
As I was drowning, I thought about
Sean,
that bit.
If you win this one, Sean, we tie. By the way. Because I have 3 points sitting right now.
I actually got a point or a half a point tonight.
Yeah, no, you got a full one. We'll give you the full point. We don't do any halvesies here. We got 1 vote for Sean. 2 for Sean.
Killed it with the whiskers, he says.
Man, you know how hard it is to draw a star? With a circle in
Mine
the
looks
center?
bad. I actually drew the hair in too.
Hell yeah, Lance. My dude. I knew I could
My
count
hair
on
was
you.
starting to get there.
Dude, shout out to you for hanging with us too. It's probably really fucking either really late or really early where you're at right now, Lance. And I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all of you. But I really appreciate Lance because I know it's late where he's at. UK, right, Lance? Watch me get it wrong again because I did this last time.
And with another vote for Frames.
Yeah.
Although he did like Peter Chris, so.
See, here's the thing. Not much of a Kiss guy. Oh, vote for Will out of the woodworks there.
There we go. There we go.
So it's tied between Sean and myself right now. Oh, 3-way tie right now, guys.
Dun, dun,
This
dun,
is
dun,
crazy.
dun, dun.
Down to the wire. Next vote. Next vote.
There it is.
Next vote. Who's it going to be? Who's going to win? Right here. Right now. Tonight. On the green room. Picture this. Winner is. Yeah. See, I knew UK. Yep, I knew it. 2:38 a.m. Yeah, dude. Jesus Christ. You are a gentleman and a scholar.
Right now. Goddamn.
No one did the dragon. Yeah. Trying to do anything from memory right now is probably not the best thing for me.
Really.
I've got a little bit of shed time and a little bit of some sours in me. If you know what that means.
Come on, we need one more vote.
In 3, 2, 1. Oh man, I was hoping like something would come up in the chat as soon as I did that. That would have been sweet. Real sweet.
Well, shit.
I'm going to wait until somebody votes.
Yeah.
We'll be here all night. I don't care.
Log into your mama account. We don't care.
Mom, vote.
Put it in your baby name. I don't care.
Where's Chris?
He probably jumped out because he didn't want to use all of his data on his phone. Shout out to Uncle Chris too, by the way.
One love.
You're with us even if you're not in chat, bro. I feel you. That doesn't count.
I know it doesn't.
Frames, yeah. Oh no, damn, that wasn't a vote. Frames, will you be putting a review up soon? But honestly, Lance, I promise this weekend to record, edit, and publish a review. I said it, so now I have to do it.
There we go.
All right, Phil. Thank you, Phil. Will gets a point, so it's a 2-way tie for second, and I take the dub tonight. First time in a long time for a win in Picture This. Thank you guys all for joining us. Thank you guys all for participating. Thank you guys all for voting in the poll and in the Picture This game. Make sure you guys stay tuned next week because if I'm not mistaken, 1, 2, 3. Shedhead session should be coming up, right?
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I think so. And either way, we could do it whenever we want because it's our show.
Yeah, you guys will just have to stay tuned. It may not, and maybe the next week, maybe the week after. You guys will have to stay tuned and see. And with that being said, thank you to Will once again for hanging out. If you guys are in the Ohio state or in the Wintersville, Steubenville area, go check it out. Go check out the shop. Go see what's up. He's a great dude. Carries a lot of great stuff. And if you guys want to pick up some stuff, that's the place to do it. If you're looking for breeze tone stuff, all that cool stuff, that's the place to go. Other than that, we're just gonna be hanging out here doing the same thing we always do. And Sean, I'm gonna go ahead and let you say what you gotta say. Do what you gotta do.
Oh, guys, you already know what it is. So just remember, don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool. Don't be a dick. And whatever it is that you do, be sure to have some fun.
That is right. And with that being said, it is that time, ladies and gentlemen, for Confucius Say. Today, my main man Confucius, the man of wisdom, some food for thoughts, some words of wisdom for all of you to think about over the weekend, to digest and think about, and then come back with us tomorrow, let's see here. Oh, wow. Okay. We're just going to go with it. It's that kind of night, ladies and gentlemen. Confucius Say, penis is the only thing a woman hopes will be hard to handle.
Yep.
I read it and it even surprised me, guys. I was like, wow, Confucius, we're going that way. But apparently we are. So shout outs to Confucius. Shout outs to you guys once again for coming in, hanging out with us. Like I said to Lance, I am promising you guys to try to record and edit and post a review for you guys by at least Monday. You know what I mean? By the time the weekend's over, there should be something up for you guys. And hopefully I will be doing some more stuff for you guys. Obviously, you guys seen I got 2 new things in the mail today. I also have a couple other things. Just been real busy with work lately. And I've been just real worn out, so I haven't had, time to, sit down and do, well, I have had time, but I've been honestly just recharging a little bit lately, working on a little bit of myself, like I said, but I will be posting something for you guys this weekend, I promise. And like I said, this weekend, if not Monday at the latest, something will be going up, so stay tuned for that. I will say, though, anybody else going to see Thor: Love and Thunder this weekend? I'm going to see it tomorrow, and I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty fucking stoked about it because I'm super into the whole MCU Marvel universe. And I gotta say, from what I've seen from the previews, I'm pretty excited about this one because this is going to be good. And there's going to be some characters that I like. It's directed by Taika with Waititi, I think is his last name. Love what he does, man. Funny guy. And I like to see what happens, man. So stoked for that. Other than that, you guys will see us, of course, on the podcast every Monday for you guys posting. Sometimes Sunday night if you're on the West Coast, you can catch it a little early. You know what I mean? If you're staying tuned. But if not, you guys can catch it every Monday. Check it out, Shed Time Podcast, all your podcasting platforms, all that good stuff. Do your Google foo for all of our amazing sponsors and all that good stuff. You guys pretty much know who they are by now. UC Testing Grounds, Sammy Nitro, 5150, Clown, a.k.a. KBTV, and of course, Still Valley Vapors. Other than that, and end the show as we always do, sending out nothing but positive vibes and crisp high fives. And as always, let's just vape on, Shedheads.